As we usher in this moment with a few chords from our alma mater, I would like to say good evening to a few, good afternoon to some, and good morning to most. On behalf of our president, Dr. Wayne Frederick, and our provost and chief academic officer, Dr. Dawn Williams, I bid you greetings from around the corner and around the world. I am Dr. Kenneth Anderson, Associate Provost in the Office of Undergraduate Studies. My friends, the time is now. You worked hard over the years to get to this point. You studied extra hours for the SAT and ACT. You listened to those tough lectures from your parents. And yes, you did a little bit of schoolwork after receiving that acceptance letter. But many of you had non-traditional pathways. But after all of that, you are here. Take a pause to celebrate this moment. Now it is time to transition from an admitted student to an enrolled student. First, let's get familiar with the mission in the Office of Undergraduate Studies. The mission of the Office of Undergraduate Studies is to provide integrated academic excellence support along with career exploration and development programs to attain stellar persistence, retention, graduation, career, and postgraduate outcomes. Next, let's discuss the goals for today. The first goal, learn about services offered through the Office of Undergraduate Studies. Very shortly, you'll hear from each of our team leads, and they'll share the services that they provide. Secondly, become acquainted with resources provided by various campus departments. So you hear from a host of campus partners today. You'll hear the schedule momentarily, and you'll see the range of support that we'll provide to you once you arrive at Howard University. And thirdly, meet with an academic advisor to ask questions, register, and/or update your schedule. Now that we have discussed the schedule, let's begin charting our path to graduation. As you can see here on the slide, there's a minimum of 120 credits that are required to graduate. Minimally 120 credits. To do that, we recommend that you take 15 credits in the fall semester, 15 credits in the spring semester of your first year. Then you will repeat that during your sophomore year, junior year, and senior years. If you do so and take the right course sequence, you will graduate on time. That's very important. A minimum of 120 credits are required to graduate. Most of you should take 15 and 15 credits each semester. If you're in the School of Business or in a special program, you may have to do 14 in the fall, 16 in the spring. That's okay. However, it's really important by the end of spring that you have taken and earned 15 or earned 30 appropriate credits that are aligned with your degree requirements. Next, it's really important that you all read your stipulations noted in your financial aid agreements. So in addition to the number of credits that you're required, many of your scholarships require you to earn at least 30 credits by the end of the spring semester. Please make sure that you read your stipulations. You may also have GPA requirements that could differ from your roommates, depending on the type of scholarship that you received. Some of you may be required to do a 3.0, others may be required to do something higher. Please make sure that you read your scholarship requirements. And lastly, to my families, my parents, support team, and also to my students, it's really important to understand the difference between years in attendance and classification. The reason we start with this map is because 30 credits earned allows you to become a sophomore. 60 credits earned allow you to become a junior, and 90 credits earned allow you to become a senior. And of course, 120 credits or more allow you to graduate. That's really important to distinguish between years in attendance. You can be a third-year student, and we hope that you're a junior as well. That's really important to note the distinction. So as we review that path to completion, and we also open with a few chords of the alma mater, I would like to remind you all that you are starting college with the goal of finishing. One day, the alma mater will invoke fond memories of Howard University. But what can we learn from our alma mater? Let's listen to the words. Reared against the eastern sky, proudly there on hilltop high, far above the lake so blue, stands old Howard, firm and true. There she stands for truth and right, sending forth her rays of light. Clad in robes of majesty, O Howard, we sing of thee. Be thy still our guide and stay, leading us from day to day. Make us true and leal and strong, ever bold to battle wrong. When from thee we've gone away, may we strive for thee each day. As we sail life's rugged sea, O Howard, we'll sing of thee. So next, let's talk about a few examples of students that exemplify the words in our alma mater. True. Let's look at Stanley Scott, a second-year economics major and winner of the Lord Morris Scholarship, will be studying for a semester at the London School of Economics and Political Science. What about Camille Wimberly, another sophomore, rising junior and biology major, winner of the Goldwater Scholarship, who will be doing research at Vanderbilt this summer. I started with these two students because one, they both are fairly young. They just arrived about 2 years ago, just finished their sophomore years, but they hit the ground running. Notably, I talked with both of them before they prepared to transition. These are excellent students, and yet they both had doubts, but they managed their doubts, and they forged ahead anyway. Don't let your doubts stop you. Lil, you may have already heard the story about our newly minted Dr. Taylor. Her story is powerful. Starting out as a janitor, cleaning hospitals, now returning to that same hospital where she matched to practice anesthesiology. Lil, faithful indeed. Strong. Let's talk about Dr. Raymond Alexander Johnson and his fascination with teeth as a child. Dr. Johnson, former football player, leveraged his football discipline to lead him to the top of his dental class. What about the women of our softball team and their major upset of a powerful opponent? Many believe they couldn't do it. They did. No feat is too large. Ever bold to battle wrong. Words matter. Journalism matters. The fight matters. We can thank our fifth generation bison, Zoe Cummins, for speaking truth through words, scoring bylines at the Washington Post and Forbes magazine. There's pressure with being a generational talent and bison at Howard University. In this article, she talked about how she had to carve out her own path and not just lean on the legacies of her family who are also bison. Lastly, once you arrive, you'll see what it means to be bold and to battle wrong. We must battle wrongdoing. During the research month each spring, you'll see where all students of all levels come together, along with faculty, to present their ideas, inventions, and approaches to solving societal ills. These articles are all shared in our online publication, The Dig. And I intentionally published the dates. And I hope you noticed those dates were just last spring, 2026. This is not distant history. This is right now history. Talent plus support from Howard University faculty and staff, plus preparation, plus determination equals you. The equation is strong. So let's talk about you. What if you are the next Nobel Prize winner? Or better yet, what if your name never appears in lights? Are you a failure? Of course not. Don't measure your self-worth through temporary likes. We have many legends and leaders whose name never appear in lights. We have architect students who helped design buildings that were constructed right here on this campus. We have teachers all over the country who are changing lives, one community at a time. We have ROTC and military-connected graduates who serve their country with pride. What about the nurse who served on the care team that just had a successful triple bypass surgery? No name in lights. Hero. You will regularly hear about our artists on the big screens. But what about the set designers, stage managers, technical directors, and financiers who manage all logistics for the Broadway play? What about our political scientists who work through the night at the US Capitol lobbying on your behalf? Maybe you'll be a psychologist or social worker who develops safer neighborhoods through counseling and self-regulation programs. The possibilities are endless. So I close with this. What should you do after joining the Bison herd? First, seize the moment. Don't let your fears stop you. Fears will come. Manage them. The moment is not too big for you. Secondly, choose your herd wisely. Bison are healthy animals. They often travel in small herds. Howard University is a magical place, not a perfect place. So choose the herd that is on the right track, not the ones that are on track for academic suspension. Choose the herd that is starting businesses, getting internships, not sanctions for marijuana, alcohol, and conduct violations. So as I close, I want you to choose the herd that is getting it done. So thirdly, go discover and affirm your gifts. It is time. Welcome to Howard University. Thank you.